And it was just yesterday in the morning. We started at about 9:35. And I told them, hey, not only is it a great honor to be in an honor band, but there's some historical significance that's attached to this particular one. As the FBA Summer Convention has been in existence for many, many years, this is the first time that they had an honor band. Very interesting, the makeup of the honor band. As I selected the program, you don't know who you're going to get. And the average age is 15. They are all recently graduated 9th graders and now going to be 10th graders. There's a lot of directors in the office, so are in the room here. You roll the dice like I did, and you figure it out. But all I know is, when it comes time, have to be prepared to sweat and give them my all, and I know they're going to give me their all, and that's what happened. So I would like to, first of all, thank the FBA for giving me this honor, and I mean honor, in selecting me to be the clinician for this inaugural group. And I don't take that lightly. I think, as my former professor and mentor always taught me, that saying, the more you know, the more you need to learn. Believe me, I do it every single day, so I'm absolutely humbled that the FBA thought of me as to be the one to be the guest conductor. I want to thank the clinics committee for putting this great idea together, and I mean great idea. And I know there's a lot of speculation about it as to whether it would work or not. It works. It works. Whether it would be beneficial or not, it's beneficial. And not because I did it, but I think that the students, as well as directors that had the opportunity to come in and sit in the room, I engaged the students and I engaged the people that came into the room as well. And moms and dads, thank you for answering politically correct on some of the things that I asked. But I tried to explain, a little bit about what I was thinking. Some of you veteran teachers, when you have interns, it's a big process of making sure that you're articulating in your head to them what it is you were thinking at that time that took place maybe an hour ago, so that they get the real picture about what's going on. And so I tried to turn around and talk about some of the things as to why I was doing them the way that I was doing them. These students were phenomenal because they sat there like champions and didn't give any problems at all, and they were absolutely probably the most disciplined honor band that I've ever worked with. So that was really a jeweler, because when you turn your back, sometimes things can happen. But it did not happen, okay? I want to thank Linda Mann. I know she was recognized earlier, but she's the one that read all of these directors' nominations. And I want to thank all the directors for nominating students. I would ask that you spread the word and that you share what took place here. And if you didn't get the opportunity to come in, well, ask somebody, because, again, not that I did it, I think that it was beneficial for everybody involved. I want to thank my dear friend Benny Bolden for his assistance and guidance and leading me everywhere. Keith Nichols, I would not have been able to do Mackey Foundry without you, so thank you very much. To my very, very good friend and colleague, our FBA President, Neil Jenkins, thank you for all that you've done for me and for thinking of me, obviously, to do this and give me the support that Neil gives me on a regular basis. To my 5 AMU brothers that are out here, I enjoyed the reception last night. I think that was a great idea, and I think it was invaluable to a lot of the newer directors. I'm not too digging the young directors thing, because I think I'm still pretty young too, but I wasn't included in that. So maybe the new directors, but I think it's a great thing. I know the 5 AMU has talked about giving back and making a good connection with newer directors. And I think it started last night. And there's an absolute wealth of knowledge. I'm humbled that I'm even in that company, but there's an absolute wealth of knowledge there. And just remember, if I could tell you before I close with a very different type of piece, that this is an ongoing process that we're dealing with of education. You look around what's going on in the world right now, and the world's about to get hit with some strange news from this big trial, because that's all it seems to be on TV, okay? And it's just absolutely sad. So I look at what I'm doing, And I look at what they're doing, and if more people were doing this, then we certainly wouldn't have those issues. And I'm not running for office or a spokesperson or anything. But I will tell you that as commander of an Army band, member of the military for September will be 28 years, I'm extremely proud to wear this uniform and do what I do as a musician. I do it as a musician. I mean, I'm not, holding a weapon on a post, but if they ask me to do that, I will do it because I've been trained to do that. But I do what we're supposed to do, and we're supposed to foster our community, and we're supposed to be ambassadors. Ambassadors for the military through music. So these people that are holding instruments right now, they're the next ambassadors, whether they go into the military or not. But I think it's outstanding that you as parents are here and you've sacrificed some time to allow them to do this. And just remember, the whole business of sacrificing, well, that's what life is about, and it's about teaching those types of lessons. But success is definitely measured on what we have to sacrifice in order to achieve it. This last number that we're about to perform is a little different. Some people looked at me a little strange, including my former mentor or not former mentor, but my mentor, Gary Green, my former professor, when I ran this program by him, and a lot of other people said, "You're going to do what?" And you know what? Being an Army band conductor, I think it's important that we do music that hits everybody. We never know what type of audience we have. However, it's the goal of that musical event to leave everybody here with something that they said, I really liked that. So to the directors that are here, I don't think that we always have to do, well, it's great, great music, the music of Maslanka, and our standards that we've grown up on, Holst, Vaughan Williams, Clifton Williams, Granger. I think it's important to do stuff that the public knows. So think about that when you get ready to program things for your concerts. While it's great lit and it's challenging to you and it's challenging to your students too, well, what's it doing for everybody else? And give everybody else an opportunity to have something that maybe they can relate to. And maybe it's something a little bit different to pull the musician out of their comfort zone. Thank you so much for being here today.